Hello, everyone. Welcome to French from Zero. Today is lesson number 9, and we'll start with how to introduce yourself and some few grammars. So let's start. La maison, the house. Bonjour, hello, good morning. He's saying, Je m'appelle Kevin. My name is Kevin. Here, bonjour, je m'appelle. It's how you introduce yourself and you put your name here. Pronouns. Pronom personnel. Personal pronouns. Je, I, tu, you, il, he, elle, she, nous, silent S, nous, we, vous, you. This is the plural, you, in French, and you can use it here if you're having a formal conversation. Il, we always say il and il avec S, like il, the singular one, and il avec, the word avec, it's with. So il avec S, il with S, which is the plural one. So il avec S, it's they, guys, or guys and girls, and elle avec S, which is they, only girls. Elle avec S, elle. ES or ES are silent. Now, in French, we have 3 groups. The first group that ends with ER, the second that ends with ER, and the third, which is the irregular verbs group. So let's start with the first group. We're going to conjugate this verb in present. Aimer, which is to love. Okay, so here you can see that this is the root of the verb, and this is the suffix of the verb, which is to in English. When we have to remove it, we have to remove this er. So now I just put the pronouns and I put the root. Okay, elle, which is she, and elle avec S, okay, they are the same as il and il. Like elle, she, it's like he in English. And of course, they girls, they guys, it's the same here in present. This is the first tip. And the second one is here we have je apostrophe. You saw it's like with the je. But when the verb that comes after je starts with a vowel, okay, we remove and put apostrophe. Now I put the roots. And now here are the suffixes for each pronouns. J'aime ends with e. Tu aimes, es. Il aime, e. Okay. If one of you is going to ask me, I will explain that in the class too. How can I know that this is for je, like I, or it's for he or she? How? Okay, in French, you will have always and always the subject with the verb. So it will be a pronoun or it's going to be a noun. For example, le garçon aime. The boy loves. And it will be je, like moi-même. It's like me, myself. J'aime. So we have always the pronoun. We don't delete it. We don't remove it. The subject always exists. You need it with the verb. So this is why you will know when it's je and when it's il according to the pronoun or the word that's coming before it. Now, nous aimons, we add ONS. Vous aimez, EZ. And il aime, ENT. Or ils aiment when I do the liaison. Now, we started with that verb to explain this one. Okay, s'appeler. If you are a Spanish speaker, you'll understand this. Llamarse. I don't know actually about other language. So, s'appeler, the S apostrophe is here. And to be called, it's the B and ED. Because if we remove it, we will have appeler, which is to call. Appeler quelqu'un, it's to call someone, like to call them by name or to call them on the phone. Okay. So here, s'appeler is to be called. This is what we call verb pronominal that has this S apostrophe. Okay. And this will change according to each of these pronouns. With je, it's going to be me. And of course, if the verb is like here, starts with voyelle. So we need to remove the E and put apostrophe like here. Tu, te, same. Il or elle, ce, same. If it starts with a vowel, we have to remove the E and put apostrophe. Nous, nous, the same. Nous, nous. Vous, vous. And il is ce. The same. Now, I added the root of the verb here. So it's appelle, 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 appelle. Now, I need to add the suffixes. Be careful. I'm going to explain this later, why we doubled the L. But now, please remember that this verb, we double the L with all of the pronouns, but not nous and vous. We leave it the same with these two. So it's je m'appelle, I am called, or my name is, the meaning. Tu t'appelles, you are called. Il s'appelle, nous nous appelons, vous vous appelez. Now, if you want to ask about what is this, you can point with your finger to it, or you can hold it in your hand and ask, what is this? In French, c'est quoi ça? C'est quoi ça? If you want to ask about word and what does it mean? So it's what does blah, blah, blah mean? It's qu'est-ce que ça veut dire blah, blah, blah. The word that you're asking about. Qu'est-ce, all of these together. Qu'est-ce que ça veut dire? Qu'est-ce que ça veut dire? And you say the word. If you want to ask, who is this? Who is this? C'est qui? C'est qui? Now, voici ma maison. This is my house. Let's learn the parts of the house. Le salon. Le salon. Le salon is the room that where you'll have your guests in when they come and visit you. They sit there. La cuisine. La cuisine. Kitchen. La salle de bain. La salle de bain. The bathroom. La chambre à coucher. La chambre à coucher. The bedroom. La cuisine. The kitchen. La chambre à coucher. Bedroom. La salle de bain. Bathroom. Here, if it's not to have a shower in, so it's like la toilette, which is the WC. Le salon, guest room. La salle à manger, the dining room. L'entrée, entrance. And le séjour, living room or family room. Now, numbers from 11 till 19. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. And here there is a link where you can listen to these numbers again and practice. So that was all for today. Thank you for watching. See you in the class.